Today's talk is about a very important topic in life, that is performance. Performance at every level is very important in today's hyper-competitive world. Whatever may be your area, whether you are a student, employee or an entrepreneur, your performance in what you are doing is your success. As a student, you need to consistently get good grades so that you get an opportunity to study further. Also, you get an opportunity to explore the world. As an employee, you need to perform well in whatever task assigned to you so that you get a good performance appraisal. If your performance appraisal is good, you get more responsibilities in your career and more money from your employment. As an entrepreneur, your ability to take the performance of your organization to the next level in terms of revenue and profit decide your success. It is important for the business as well as for your credibility in the society. Now let us look at what happens if you are not performing well. As a student, if your performance is not good, getting an admission to a higher education may be a problem. So you may have to wait another year for an admission. As an employee, if your performance appraisal is not great, your career may get stagnated and you may lose your job. As an entrepreneur, it is important to keep good revenue and profit so that you continue your business. If that is not happening, you may have to close down your business and also it will affect your credibility. Friends, now let us look at what is performance. Execution or action or something accomplished is performance. Performance is always linked with your abilities. Your abilities are dependent on many factors such as your health, wealth and relationship. When I talk about health, it is not only about your personal or physical health, it is also your mental health, intellectual health, emotional health and the spiritual health. Your resources are your wealth. Resources could be money, knowledge, skill, friends, support system, anything could be a resource. So having enough resource will help you in whatever you do. Then you might have noticed that if you have a good relationship with the people associated with an activity, you tend to perform well. As I mentioned earlier, your performance is dependent on your abilities. But what happens most of the time, we underestimate our own abilities. I'll give you an example. Have you heard of Shishma Anand? She is 28-year-old blind and deaf woman from Kannur, Kerala. She is known as Helen Keller in that part of the state because she can use computers, she can create colorful handicrafts and also she can perform a classical dance on the stage with another performer. And she can handle multiple languages. She can communicate in English as well as in Malayalam. All this are possible just using one faculty, that's the sense of touch. Now think about it. See, if we complain about our ability to do anything, is it valid? Your performance depends on how well you are executing activities in your life. There are activities which demand lower level of abilities. There are some activities which demand higher level of your abilities. In general, people try to select activities which demand lower level of your abilities, which are called easy jobs. But there are jobs which need higher level of your abilities. After some data, 90% of the people stop pushing an activity if it demands more than 60% of their abilities. That means only 10% of the people push their abilities beyond 60% to complete an activity. This is like people taking gym admission. There are two sets of people. One set of people take admission for the well-being. That means they go to the gym and do all the exercise to their level of comfort. That is good enough for having a well-being. That means good health. But the second set of people, they go to the gym for bodybuilding. What they will do? They will do everything what the first set of people do. Beyond that, what they will do? They try to push their limits. They will try to go into the discomfort. That's where the bodybuilding start happening. Your muscles start building. Similarly, most of the people stop pushing their efforts beyond 60%. In case of students, employees or entrepreneurs, most of the people, that's 90% of them, will stop pushing beyond 60% of their ability. Only 10% of them will push beyond their comfort zone. Now the question is, why we should push beyond our comfort zone? Simple answer is that, as you have seen, only 10% of the people go beyond 60%. That means the competition is much less in that category. And also what you get in that category is much more rewarding, as well as it will put you in a higher state in life. Now the question is, why everyone is not doing? Why they are not pushing beyond 60%, knowing that there is a benefit in pushing beyond 60%, apart from going through the discomfort. This is where the importance of a coach comes in picture. Because you need to know how to do these activities well. It is like a tour guide. When you are visiting a new city, you want to see all the places in that locality. There are two ways we can do it. You can take a map and you can go around the city by your own. It may take a lot of time and energy. But if you take the help of a tour guide, he knows the place in and out. So he can take you to all the places in a shortest route, as well as with the minimum time. And also he can help you avoid certain bad places in the city, which is there in every city. Similarly, when you engage a coach can easily identify your strengths and talents and help you utilize your strength and talents and achieve your goal with the minimum effort and in shortest space of time. So performance matters when you achieve your goals.